Alright, hello there guys, gals, and non-binary pals. How are we all doing today? We're here for some Final Fantasy V Forge Out Fiesta. It's finally back. We're here. We're going to be here probably all week, because I love the Fiesta, and definitely excited to jump back into it. It's some of my favorite time of the year. My favorite season. Fiesta season, true holiday. This year I am starting as usual. I also realized this is my 15th year doing the Fiesta, so I'm very excited to be celebrating 15 years, which is just wild. I'm doing a Meteor run here at the very beginning, which is essentially you can just get any job from any crystal. So my first job is chemist, as you can see here on the screen. I like running a whole bunch of runs every year, so I start here with a pre-saved save here, and we're just gonna overwrite one of last year's ones. So since I got chemist to begin with, I'm gonna be doing freelancer here for a little bit, at least until I get to the next crystal. I should have the canal key. Yep, okay. Let's go. We're just starting off here. I am also a serial saver, so get ready for a lot of saving. Is your pre-save right outside the tutorial? It's just past, like, it's right after you say yes or no to the tutorial. So it's kind of the wind crystal got broken, and you're right at that point where you can first switch your jobs. And if I remember correctly, the only thing I've done in the first town is get all the items in the chests around the place. I didn't do anything in the tutorial building, or like, what is it, the starter guild, or whatever that's called. I never remember. I like to save that until potentially World 3, just in case my my run goes really off the rails. Okay, let me see if I can start one more fight. There we go. Try and get one more level here before I go into the ship graveyard. This first set of levels can make a lot of difference here. There we go. Level 6. Do I have... kind of low on potions here. That's alright. So really just kind of pushing to the water crystal at this point. I have not yet unveiled my other 3 jobs. So we're all gonna kind of figure this out together. And hopefully this run isn't super spicy. I've had some pretty good luck with runs in the past. So I'm a little worried that my luck is gonna run out. Sylpha, no. That's right. How are you doing today, Moon and Jinx? 4 freelancers, this should be a pretty quick fight. Okay, I'm not too worried about him yet. Well, that's a spicy day. Yeah. He died. Alright. I'll take it. He'll come back to life once I rest at the the graveyard here. I do like that they kept Sildra's sound effect. It's one of the hardest things, I think, in this game to recreate or emulate. And I'm glad they found kind of a modern version of it. Doing quite well, just got back from the nation. Can't stick around long, got an interview in an hour and 15. Ooh, good luck on the interview. Also, because I have played this game for like 25 years straight. I'm just skipping through all this text. All of it is good. The updated translation here for the Pixel Remaster is really solid. My cat has jumped to the top of his tree. You can see him up there. Hi, Shrimp. You okay, bud? How do you feel about skeletons? No opinion. Fair enough. Alright, this boss should be also fairly straightforward. I don't have any healing, really, but that's okay. We should be able to grab a bunch of healing stuff as I fight all of these enemies. We got recommended for it. Dang, nice. Why we love skeletons, that's right. Ooh, level 7 already, alright. I do tend to forget where some of the secret stuff is in this little mini dungeon, but that's okay. Yeah, we don't have any there. Oh wait, which crystal is chemist from? Earth. The very last crystal. Which means it's a little bit of a rough pick for your very first one, but at least I know I should... I'll know early that I can keep a lot of my chemist items. Yummy long freelancer run. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll get something I can use at water, but we'll see here pretty quickly. The Waltz Tower boss fight shouldn't be too bad. At least I can hit fairly hard. Yeah, I'll have another level up here shortly. And encounter rate in here. Okay, level 8 already. Killing it. Oh, wait, do I have... Hold on. Configuration. I forget where the boost... Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn experience and gil to 1%. I like experience and ABP to 1%. I like leaving gil because getting money in this game is just so annoying. But I don't want to like fly through this game too quickly. Part of the enjoyment of the Fiesta for me is trying to figure out how to bend the game in interesting ways. Usually until it breaks. Just about to ask what your boost settings are. Yeah. I do appreciate that they have these in here. I just like leaving them off usually. Calcruffle. Yeah, I haven't really gotten too many healing items so far, which isn't really the worst thing. I usually hope I get a little bit more by this point. Hey, Mike. Howdy. How are you today? And congrats on a 35 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. In before all your jobs are Earth Crystal. That would be a first for me. I've seen a lot of different runs in this game, but I don't know if I've had a Meteor run that's all Earth Crystal jobs. That would be fairly wild. Probably not. My knee-jerk could say that it's probably not the hardest run I could ever do. But it would definitely be a challenge, but, you know, having all the freelancers wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. What's all this racket? I do like Ferris's line of like, would you want to be the only woman on a ship full of pirates? It's like, yeah, good point. Up and at them. Get sick and sleeping in wet clothes like that? Exactly. Even pirates get a cold. If I do get a string of bad luck here, I will get... I do have that room back there to sleep in and recover my health. Okay, can't go down there. I do need to get the world map here. I think you get it. I don't think it's like the Super Famicom version where if you miss it, you just don't have it. Excuse me. Play those horns. Oh, there we go. God, this run speed is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling pretty solid about where the party's at the moment, leading into the siren fight. Okay, I got an elixir. That's pretty great. 2 antidotes and a phoenix down. Sadly, can't use a phoenix down against this boss, even in the undead form. Alright. That should be the last thing until the boss. Going the wrong way. Okay, clearly need to heal up Galuf here. Got a dagger, but I'm fairly sure that's worse. Yeah. Well, a flail is 1 point better, but I'm not gonna equip that because if I remember correctly, the accuracy is lower. I don't think it's by a ton, but it can make this boss fight kind of annoying. The run speed. One of my favorite Final Fantasy games is one I slept on for sure. 100%. Still such a bummer that people haven't checked this out. I'm kind of surprised at the number of people that say that they're intimidated by the job system. I personally think it's pretty approachable overall. Oh, wait, hold on. Forgot to hit the thing down here. That's alright, we'll grind a little bit here. Yeah, I forgot you have to go down and hit the treasure chest here. It's been a little bit since I played Final Fantasy V. I usually only play it once a year. I think the last time... No, I think so I have the platinum in this, which wasn't really that bad, surprisingly. It was just kind of like, do everything in the game. I think the worst ones were open every chest in the game, which means you can't have the wolf steal everything. And then fight like Omega and Shinryu and master all the jobs. But a lot of those are just like, you're just going to be playing a lot. And Omega and Shinryu aren't that bad if you have access to all the jobs. They are super bosses, but they're really just kind of combat puzzles. I do like this updated version of this track. I think the vast majority of the arranged versions of the soundtrack are really good. Every once in a while there's ones that's like, that's okay, or like, you got the drums wrong, or something like that. It's a very important soundtrack for the drums overall. Gotta nail those. Bonk. Finally got around to continuing my playthrough of Chrono Trigger. It's really easy to pop on XP and gil multipliers. Not a huge fan of XP grinding. I like battling as I'm exploring, but having to stop and grind for a while before continuing on just isn't my cup of tea. That makes sense. I think as I'm playing through my second playthrough of Chrono Trigger, I'm impressed by how little... as long as you're fighting... Ooh, that's bad. As long as you're fighting most, if not all, of the kind of regular fights as you're exploring and doing dungeons and stuff. Usually it's fairly straightforward from a difficulty standpoint. But I certainly don't blame anybody for kind of just cooking right through. Ooh, that's a bad one. Not using an elixir here. Sadly, you can't use an elixir on the boss, which is a bummer. I should have bought more potions at the first town. Oh, we're just gonna defend here for a minute. There we go. I'm gonna try and leech all the fun out of it. I've only got XP on the 2 times multiple. I put gold on the 4 times though. Yeah, I feel like with double XP, you'll be in more than a good spot by the time you finish the first time. And then once you finish the game the first time, the rest of the playthroughs are remarkably easy. Unless you try to go to Lavos, like at the absolute first opportunity. You should have easy access to it as well. Yeah, I don't, I haven't looked at any of the cheat stuff yet. I should do that. Okay, I didn't get into a fight right after that, which is great. Oops. Tent it up. Okay. Off to town number 2. Oh yeah, these guys. I'm not strong enough to one-shot them, which is annoying. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, Jinx, I might recommend, as you go for the other endings, once you beat it the first time, you might want to turn off the XP multiplier, maybe? I'd have to think about that more. Oh, here's one of the best songs. Yeah, didn't think there were any hidden stuff in there. Okay, let's get equipped here. Take 4 of those. Take 1 of those, depending on what our job is going to be. Those are all empty. Oops. Okay, we do need to buy magic, though. If I don't have any, I haven't bought. Yep. Okay. Oh, I do need to play the piano. Unnatural. I don't think I get... Oh, I finished the cathedral and it's a super cakewalk. It definitely progressed too far already. I don't know, the cathedral can be kind of a cakewalk normally, so... I think once you get to 2300 and you do, like Robo's dungeon, that might be a good indicator. Definitely getting this down here. Okay, I think that's it in there. I think that's it in the whole town, actually. Let me... What is it? 10 gil? Yeah. We'll take a little nap here. And we'll start moving along. Off to Waltz Tower. Okay, I'm not gonna... The Bighorn isn't the problem, it's the Gatling that's an issue. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to buy some items in the item store. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 of those, 3 of those. Yep. Start with 5 of each of the status effect ones. 2 of those, 7 of those, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of healing. Okay. These guys cannot use rod. They can use rods. Can I crack a rod for Nagisa? Maybe. You can skip Forza if you kill Nagisa before she can call him in. I might try that. But I might keep the Frost Rod for... No, I can buy more at Karnak. I might just break a rod. Why not? I'm not going to rely on it, but if I can, I might. Okay. Gotta jet and get ready. Have a good day. I'll tune back in if I can later. Alright, thanks. Good luck on your interview. Crossing my fingers. Ooh, we're hydrate and stretch. Okay. Let's stretch it out early. Oh, fuck it. Let's get... I had a big old water here. I am incredibly thirsty today. Oh, it's so good. Goodness. It was also warm enough early enough that this bottle is sweating all over my desk. I couldn't remember if Cat Scratch poisoned you or not. I don't believe so. The Poison Eagle, or whatever they're called, in this dungeon can. It's an appropriate name, for sure. Thankfully, don't need to worry about Blue Mage at the moment. Headstone can teach you Blind, if I remember correctly. You feed it in Ether. Not really a whole lot of secrets in this dungeon, unsurprisingly. Since it's only like the third dungeon of the game. I'm trying to sit here and think of any jobs I think I would like to get in the Fiesta this year, and I feel like there are a couple that I don't really run with that often. Like, I really don't get Ninja that often. For better or for worse, I don't get Dragoon that often. Very rarely. I get a lot of, like, Dancer, Bard, Mystic Knight, which Mystic Knight is incredible. I get a lot of the really great... I don't get Berserker that often, strangely enough. I do have Berserker Risk turned on for this run, so you never know. If I get unlucky with the Water Crystal, I could just be running with 4 Berserkers. Which isn't really... It's not really a death sentence, but... can pose some problems. Alright, we're level 10 here before this fight. Okay, we're already at Magasa and Forza. From one Forza to another. My father's helmet. Blah. I forgot the music starts immediately. It's so good. Ew. This makes me want to play Theatrhythm again. Alright, I can hit her a couple of times. Oops, that's not the person. There we go. And then try and break a rod. Let's try... She has like 600 health, I think. Just hit her 4 times and then break a rod. Nope. Too early. That's alright, it'll hit both of them. Okay, you won't have any healing at this point then. Here we go. Bye. And I got a whip, which can be great against Garula. I'll give it to Bartz here. For anyone that doesn't know, the whip can cause paralysis. It's really good against bosses that counterattack, like Garula. Chirp. My stars and garters, young lady. Bartz is afraid of heights. Oh, right. It is a very good I'm Flying song. hang out there for a while, but sorry. Okay. Take a nap here first. And then let's go buy everything we can. This is the reason why I have the Gil booster on. I don't... I'm kind of funny because I don't mind... Excuse me, grinding for XP. I really don't like grinding for money. And I am, ironically, out of money, though. Yeah, get one more strength for that axe is not going to work, especially since axes, what is it, halve your accuracy, if I remember correctly. Hi, buddy. King Waltz, you look well. Ho ho ho! The crystal's power, surely nothing could go wrong. It's meteor time. I really like how they updated that shot from behind of the comet falling. It's all these kind of little changes they've made to all of this stuff. It doesn't lose what makes Final Fantasy V so fun, but it kind of takes away some of the kind of like Mode 7 crunchiness of the original. Oh, I don't think there's anything in his bedroom, right? No. Okay, we're gonna clean the joint out. Not the basement, though, obviously. Oh man, which one is it? A free tent in Phoenix Down this early on is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. Nothing up there. Okay, we're not letting out that wolf who's the great thief who takes a whole bunch of good treasure chests across the game. Okay, and that's the... Oh yeah, that's how you get to Shiva. Well, that's how you can get some other stuff, but I don't think I need it. Up there is the dungeon. Oh, that's how to get to Shiva. The other way is... Oh man, is there something hidden in the water in here too? I'm usually kind of flying through this part. He does. I always let him out. Yeah, you don't want to let him out because he'll steal a bunch of stuff across the game. I don't think any of it is like, you know, the ultimate weapon or anything, but sometimes it can be a little annoying. Okay. It's kind of funny, though, because I feel like in most other JRPGs, it's like, yeah, of course you let out the... it's like Chrono Trigger we just talked about. Like, let Fritz out when he's in the... in jail, and you get a new merchant that has some great stuff later on. This one kind of turns it on its head and says, like, no, it's actually... You don't let him out. Whoops, wrong building. Took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to realize what exactly Phoenix Down was. That's one of my favorite giant bomb moments, because I also didn't realize what it is, because obviously everyone knows what a phoenix is, but with down, I wasn't thinking of phoenix feathers. I was thinking of, well, it's like a play on words of, you know, the phoenix is picking up someone who's down. And it made me feel better that Brad Shoemaker, when he was at Giant Bomb, also had that moment of like, oh, it's a phoenix feather. A lot of the modern Final Fantasy games will have like a little picture, and it'll always be that like phoenix feather, so it's a lot more obvious. But back then it was just, there wasn't a description other than like recovers KO'd allies or something like that. Didn't have a picture of a feather or anything. That's exactly what it was for me. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a common shared experience of like, I was playing this when I was young and didn't realize what the full picture was. Man, one of my favorite ways to break this upcoming boss is to turn it into a frog. That is always a classic. Because he'll still counterattack, but he does, I think it's at most 1 damage. It wasn't until I heard someone talk about a down-filled pillow that I clicked. Yep. 100%. A wyvern. Famously in the, what was it, the PS1 translation of 5 called a wyvern. Oh, I don't remember what the silver armlet does. Oh, increases defense and weight. That's fine. See you, Jinx. Doing 92 damage at this point. Leveling up nicely. Getting pretty close to getting another level here. I don't think it's going to happen before the gorilla fight, but that's okay. Okay. Let's top everybody off here. Like this plays the Prelude track here. Reminder everyone, that track is called Prelude. It's not the Final Fantasy theme. Final Fantasy theme is so good. And they basically only play it like at the end credits of most of these games. I maybe should have saved the Frost Rod for this battle. Yeah, we should be right at counterattack time. Unless I have paralyzed the boss, which I might have. Okay, now we're at counterattack time. Okay. It doesn't get much easier than that. Alright, we're gonna get our second job here in a minute. I'll unlock it on the website here once I gather all the shards. Shatter. You know, now that I remember the Crystal Shard was up there with the Mime all the way at the end of the game. I don't know if I've ever pulled Mime in one of these. I know I can with Meteor. I think I can grab Freelancer too, which I don't think I've ever actually gotten. Oh yeah, this one I gotta go pick him up. Berserker. Time Mage, both great jobs. Mystic Knight, one of the best. Red Mage, classic. Summoner, another classic, of course. Okay, while this is going on, let me unlock my water job, which turns out to be Red Mage. Okay. Red Mage isn't super bad. Let's update the screen. RDM. Okay. So we're gonna have 4 red mages here. Which could be a lot worse, truth be told. It'll make a liquid flame fight a little bit easier. Saying hello and goodbye to Sildra again. Even if I get Summoner as one of my other jobs in this run, having Shiva or not isn't really going to make a huge world of difference, so I'm not going to worry about going and fighting her. Okay. Red Mage. Okay. And what leaves me with a pretty good selection of magic here. Let me go back here. I don't think I have... I thought I bought all the magic that I could here. Let me just double check. Yep. Okay. Alright, off to Karnak. Can they use... Yeah, they can use rods. Okay. Teleportation. Did you just warp? Did you say nerd? Alright, especially with a bunch of magic using classes, I'll probably do a little bit of grinding here with the or money grinding with the wolves outside of Karnak. Speak of the devil. Is that one shot then? Nope. Okay. I actually don't remember how to turn on auto battle. Let me try and figure that out. Oh. This is literally right on the screen. It's square. Jeez. $2,500 gil for fighting a bunch of wolves. Do one more battle and then go do all this business here. All my Karnak business. Oh yeah, I've gotta... They locked all this stuff. No, I'm getting arrested. I'm not in cahoots. How dare you? Kablow. If I remember correctly, I think this is the first area where I can get turtle shells for late game chemist stuff. But I'm typically really not interested in farming turtle shells. They're pretty annoying to get. If by the time that I get my 4th job, my run is looking pretty rough, then I'll think about doing it, just to give myself a bit of a leg up in the end game. But we'll have to see. Yeah, there really isn't anything for me to get until I come back here. I'll have to try and get as much as I can from the really good chests. So I don't know if I'll... Well, I won't know all 4 of my jobs at that point. I'll know 3 of them. Alright. Let's go buy a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to buy rods quite yet. We'll see how... I forgot I can use swords. We'll sell those. Okay. I think there's new magic here, if I remember. Yep. And use all those. Okay, I do need to go farm a little bit more money to to afford the rest of that stuff. Yeah, that's nothing interesting there. Okay. That's where Queen Karnak goes later. Ahem. Do have a piano to play, of course. A piano virtuoso. Look at that, getting better every day. Alright, let's go farm a little bit more. I do need to recover, at least to recover my MP. Okay. I will need to set up a new auto battle here now that I have Fyra. Two of them for when I run out of MP here in a minute. Oh, that's right. Red Mage, the last skill you learn is double cast. Forgot about that. Okay, how much skill do I have now? Let's do one more just to get myself to 10,000. And then I'll go buy whatever whatever spells I need to round out. And then buy a couple of rods here. Should have all these. Yep. I don't know if I'll get a time mage, but I need to buy all those anyway. Oh, down here. Yeah, I can buy one more of each. There we go. And then I'll buy one more frost one just in case I need it for the boss here. I don't think I will, though. Oops. Wrong direction. There we go. Hi, buddy. Oh, Sid. Super cranky. Ship's been overrun with monsters. Okay, this dungeon is always a little bit twisty-turny, which can be pretty annoying. Trying to save my MP as much as I can. pretty good XP, at the very least. Always pick up as many elixirs as I can, because I am typically going to need those all the way at the end, usually for the final boss battle. You get hit with a bad alchemist. Just tossing out as many elixirs as you can. I'm going to run from every single crew dust here. Not interested in fighting them whatsoever. I probably should have fought that one. Crew dust is only really a problem if you leave one of them alone as the very last unit, because then they're just going to guarantee hit you with blind. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's just super annoying. Come on, Lana. Okay, level 12. And a speed shake. I guess I'll need a lot of these for Chemist anyways. I gotta look up a mix guide at some point, because I get Chemists so infrequently, I really don't know them by heart. Both mix and drink, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, let's heal Ferris at the very least. Actually, I'll just heal everybody. Now that I have healing magic. Okay, I'm going to spend a little bit of time going down the wrong pathways here. No, I'm not going to deal with that. Start powering up my chicken knife anyway. Okay, second from the left is the one you really want, if I remember. So we'll do all the other ones first. Oh yeah, I'd fight these, sure. Yep, Thief's Gloves. Oh, whoops. Nothing I'm gonna need right now, but you never know. I am... God, excuse me. I am pretty lucky I didn't get 4 Berserkers here, though. Oh, right, that goes to the same-ish place. Hey, this is always a place that I forget my way around. Nope. that way, and then this way. I think that's the right path. Yeah. Oh, the elixir here. Oh, the moon ring blade, right. I don't think anyone can use that, right? No. I think that's thief only. Yeah, I'll fight these two. Sure. Just 2 rooms away from the boss. Gotta do this quasi-puzzle room here. I am gonna have to pull up a map for the Karnak dungeon, though, in a sec. Let's see if I can find a solid one. There we go. That's a good one. Thanks, GameFAQs. So much screen shake. Yeah, I really didn't fight a lot of those motors in this dungeon. I'm just gonna save my MP for the moment. I don't really anticipate too much trouble with this boss. I think you can use magic on this one. It's the hand that doesn't take magic damage, right? There we go. Okay. I should heal her first, actually. She's not gonna make it through this next blaze if I don't. This might be the last hit on this boss. Nope. Normally I would just use one rod break on this boss and be done with it, but if I have access to magic, I can take, 1 more minute to fight the boss and save the stuff that I have. Alright. Mastered Red Magic level 1. Okay, let me unlock my next job. Turns out to be thief. Oh boy, okay. Thief, huh? This job is gonna be THF. Okay. So I have chemist, red mage, and thief so far, which is not a terrible run, but an interestingly laid out one. It's the werewolf. Oh. Sorry, Wolfie, I don't remember you. Flipping the switch. Yeah, 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 yeah. I do like this version of X-Death's magic. It's real deep purple color. I should probably, since I don't know what my fourth job is, I should probably get all of the treasure I can in here. I kind of don't know what I'm gonna need. So I do want Asuna, and I do want the two kind of end path treasures here. Excuse me. I'm not going to switch my my job here until I'm able to. Or until I get the new crystal shards. Do we want to heal ourselves? Start a new save file, of course, just in case things go wrong. Not really opening up any of this stuff. I'm really focused on just 3 of the chests. I might be able to. How much damage am I gonna do? Not bad. Probably just hit them all with ice, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You better bring it. Oh, it's already been brought. Yeah, I should have just ran away from this. All the wolves should run away, right? Yeah. It just takes so long to fight all that. What happens if I just hit the sergeant? we're running away. Okay. It's this one. I think it's faster just to hit this enemy. Oh, I think it's this stairway. Yeah. If I really wanted to zoom through here, I could turn off random encounters, but that's not really what I'm looking to do here. Oh, I missed the ribbon. I forgot. Okay, perfect. Actually, probably should just break a rod for these ones. I might do that for the next one. Oh, man. If this doesn't kill the Gigas, that might kill Galif. Okay. So yes, the answer turns out to be, yeah, you should use, should break a rod. Cal Elven Mantle, that'll be great for, my, upcoming Thief. Still have 7 minutes. Whoops. Which one is... I'll have to go back for the ribbon. I kind of don't want to leave it behind if I can avoid it. And I always forget how to get there. And we're definitely just breaking a rod here. Maybe 2 if I really need to. Okay. Did not. Okay, that will be a great weapon for the Thief as well. Otherwise, I probably just would have skipped these fights. Okay, so I think I need to go back down here, right? I need to go back here, back around. I'm not gonna bring it, man. Let me go, man. Okay. I'll just stay and cut this guy. He's gonna flee, but that's fine. Can I take him out before he goes? Yep. I think it's this chest over here. I should probably actually heal while I'm down here, because I'm starting to run pretty low on MP. I still need to get the Asuna chest as well. I don't remember if Red Mage can use that. Here it is. Okay, there we go. That's the one. Oh, I didn't. That's right. I'm not gonna worry too much about saving here. Or, I mean, healing. I'd rather just get Asuna and get out of here. And hopefully that doesn't bite me. Asuna is on the right? No, the left. Eric, thank you for raiding. Thank you, thank you. Apologies if I missed it here for a minute. I had a map open. Thank you for raiding. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining. Running Final Fantasy V Forge Out Fiesta here. 'Tis the season. And doing a Meteor run. And it's going interestingly so far. I think is probably the best way of putting it. I don't really want to use... Whoops. I don't really want to use an ether. I only have one. I'll just heal with some potions. Oh man, I think I can skip this boss battle. Let's try. No, I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh, I did. Okay. Bye. Alright, now I can switch to my third job. What do you need? Okay, we get Beastmaster, which I usually don't get very often. Geomancer. And those other two. Okay, so I need to have... Who's gonna be my thief? I'll turn her into thief. Okay, so she already equipped that. Can be enchanted. Oh, right, it's the one that blocks enemy attacks. I'm gonna put Elven Mantle on. Because the combination of the two should mean that we have quite a bit of evasion or protection. Whoops, hold on. Can I turn off... Oh, I gotta turn off default speed being run. Well, because my run is basically like 4 times the speed. That's fine. I'll leave it on. I'll just get used to it. Oh, this guy has the new stuff here. Okay, nobody can use that. I probably need new armor, though. No. Okay. I don't remember if there's new magic or not. Okay. Okay, we definitely want to stay the night. I don't know if I need any more consumables. Probably at least a tent or 2 to get myself back up to normal. Take 2 of these. 4 of those. I can buy enough for 10 of these. I'm not going to really need them for a while, but it's nice to have them. And then spend the rest of my money buying rods. Okay. That should be fine. You kind of never know when those are going to come in handy. Did I play this? I think I did. Play it again just to make sure. Could still get barred as my final job here. Yeah, I did play that one. Okay, and Sid's not there yet. Which I just believe I'm gonna head south, right? I do kind of get lost here a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna head to the library. Okay, let's go. See if I can maybe get some turtle shells here. Oh, I wonder if I should equip Ferris with the Moonring Blade. I don't remember if that's... I think it's good in the back row, but I don't know if it's actually going to increase my attack too much. Okay, level 14. I don't want to be a level divisible by 5. Oh, it's the main couch, right. Okay. I'm going to turn off encounters for a minute until I can get through the thing here. I don't want to hit level 15. Because I don't want to hit level 15 and then have to grind in here to get to, or grind outside to get to 16. Because of that guy. As much as I like Blue Mage, I'm kind of hoping I don't get Blue Mage as my last job, because that would mean I have to spend a lot of time going around and learning Blue Mage spells. If you don't do that at the beginning, it can be fairly annoying. Another Ether is really great. And neither of the bosses in here should be really bad at all, because I can use Ice on Ifrit, and then, or Ifrit, I never know. And then, just Fire on Biblos. Should be pretty straightforward at this point. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by Moon Flute, right? No, okay. Shockingly. I feel like I'm a touch under-leveled at this point, I think. Oh my god. I'll fight every page in this book, sheesh. Bro, come on. I mean, I'll take the XP as long as it doesn't push me over to 15. I guess if I hit 15, I can always just turn off random encounters. But that kind of takes the fun out of it. Man, one of the all-time great soundtracks. My goodness. DM on Discord. Someone just downloading game dev story because I reminded them about it. Hey Bill, how you doing today? Hopefully your lunch break is going well. Can I have... Okay, I can't read that sweetheart. What's up? Yeah, that's fine. As long as you keep the volume down. Can you put this in my mailbox? Alright. I had to get a random fight here. One more one. Before we go. And by go, I mean fight Ifrit. A page so nice we fought it twice. Is this one gonna hit me with Moonflute? Nope. Okay. I'm not complaining, I just kinda not used to it. Is there any significance to the page that each of these monsters come out of, or is it just the way it is? Yeah, it's just all random. Each page will always be the same, like page 64 will always be the same monster, like page 32 will always be the same. So that helps a little bit. I can't do Blizzara. Again, I don't really want to break rods for these fights if I don't have to. I have a metric ton of them, so it's not like a quantity thing. I don't think it really takes... Okay, well, it does. It takes a fairly solid amount of physical damage. Biblos can put Protect on randomly, which can make it fairly annoying. Thought that was gonna get him. There we go. Curious, I wonder if there was some sort of background story reason for giving each monster that specific page. Yeah, I'd be curious if there was like a... As they're all multiples of 32. I wonder if that's, if there's some, like, is it like a programmer joke? Like, is that one of the designer's favorite numbers? You know, one of those things. I'd be really curious. Moving too fast, I got the zoomies. I am really looking forward to getting the next set of armor, though. Because as you can see, the armor that I have is... There's this little section of the game where the armor you have is kind of falling behind a little bit. Okay. Oh. Okay, Ferris is starting to do some pretty good stuff here. They're gonna hit like a truck now that they're berserked anyway. Alright, that was the end. That's fine. So sorry, sir. Set everybody to attack and... Oops. Set everybody to attack. Whiff. Okay. Oh, I thought that was an ether. Hey, something interesting I learned about this upcoming battle in the stacks here in a sec is you actually don't have to fight this battle. You can run away from it. It's kind of fun. I would have figured that it would have been a required fight. Okay, getting real close to the next level here. Whoops. I didn't think that was gonna send me through the wall there, or the doorway. Keep running away to level up my chicken knife. Alright, perfect. Just like the Ifrit fight and basically all the boss fights I've run into at this point, I really don't expect any problems with Biblos. Unless he casts Shell in an annoying way, there's not really too... Or immediately kills Bart's. I guess that's a possibility too. Couldn't steal. I think I can steal something from him. I don't think it's anything really wild. I might as well try here just for giggles. Oh. Annoying. Oof. That's some damage, man. Oh, a mallet. Okay. That's fine. Okay, you need to... Remember when I said 30 seconds ago that I wasn't expecting this boss battle to be bad? Well, funny story. Biblos really doesn't have that much health. I really don't want to hit him physically, though, because he tends to counter with shell or protect quite often. I sent you a DM in Discord with a little info I found about the page numbers. Oh, okay. I'll look at it here in a minute. Thank you. Let's try and get through the rest of his health here. He does not have a ton, if you can do magic damage. Nope, still wasn't it. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Yep. Okay, just gotta bonk. That's an incredible spell for... Okay. Well, definitely eating my words on that one. I know just the ticket for this boss. Heals in. Wait, I thought I used... Didn't I use a... I used a Thunder Rod. I'm gonna use a Flame Rod. Duh. 2 of these. Call me in the morning. There we go. I really like how clean the animations look in the Pixel Remaster paired with the great sprite design. Yeah, me too. I think they kind of whiffed on the original version of the Pixel Remaster, especially with the font. But I think the second attempt they had here, I think really nailed it. I really like, you know, that's been my complaint about a lot of the kind of light remasters they've done for some of the other stuff, especially Chrono Trigger on the PC, where they put that horrible smoothing filter on top of it. I always think that's a mistake. I think you really want to capture the pixel art of this stuff. So it was really... I was really happy to see them preserve a lot of what makes the games look so good, and then like have a remastered or a redone soundtrack, but then still have the option for having the classic soundtrack. You can also put a CRT filter on it, which I think is fine, but I'm usually not a fan of CRT filters in general. I think this one looks okay. What do they actually call it? Graphic Display Classic? Yeah, so it has a CRT filter, which looks good. I think it looks a lot better than a lot of CRT filters do, but not anything I really need for this. And I think I talked about it earlier, but I think largely the orchestrated soundtrack is really strong. I think there's some parts where it is a little bit not as great, but it's all fairly minor stuff. like, oh, the drums don't sound right, or they're missing like a bass line or something like that. But it's usually fairly minor stuff. Is there anything I want to do when I get the ship here? I should get a death scythe. And that's probably about it. I should get at least one, just in case I get a party that can use it on the... or a class that can use it on the seal crystals especially. Maybe it's rose-colored glasses, but I feel like the CRT filters never live up to the memory of playing on a CRT TV. Yeah. I feel like that's the case, because there's something about that, like, phosphor glow that's, I think, really hard to recreate. And I feel like with how popular the Mister got, I think there was a team of people that were trying to recreate the CRT effects of a bunch of different TVs, because a bunch of different TVs are going to have different CRT like effects because of how the TV's made and the tube and all of that. So I think there was a bunch of people trying to really work on a ton of filters to try and say, like, oh, here's like a classic Trinitron, here's a classic, you know, sharp flat panel TV or flat screen TV and all of that. I meant to check on that to see where that is, like how they're progressing, because I thought that was a cool idea. I just really don't remember what it's called. Kryle or Krylie, I never know how to pronounce her name. Her original translation was Kara, which is a little bit more straightforward to pronounce. The Dark Warlock X-Death. Bleh. I do like this moment of like, oh, that's what those things were. I see. I am a little worried about fighting Archeo Avis, which is a boss that I always struggle with on pretty much every run. I mean, that's kind of the point of that boss, is you're supposed to figure out the mechanics of all 5 of its forms and have like a really well-balanced party. We're off. I don't think I need to drop by, oh my gosh, what area is that? Jackal. I might drop by there just to get some new gear. Crescent has some fairly solid gear, but it's... I think the stuff in Jackal is a little bit better, if I remember. Apparently, Kryl is pronounced Kryl, like vile or file. Interesting. I mean, I'll believe anything about a like JRPG name at this point. Of like, sure, why not? That makes sense. JRPGs are out here kind of pronouncing anything like anything, so sure. I need to go down here. Did I do... Does that eat thunder damage? Yeah. I'm just gonna run away. Run away! Save my MP for everything around Jackal down here. Jackal! Jackal! It's Jackal! Okay, here we go. I'm not even gonna go in this cave. I don't think there's anything for me in there. I think I can hit them all with... I think Dub Lizard, if it switches around, is still weak against ice. Ferris mastered Scram. There's a piano here too, actually. Hi, Gritty. Meow. I don't think there's anything hidden here, right? No. You see, you can hear weird sounds coming from the ground on Crescent Island. Freaky. It's true. Gonna find that out pretty soon. I don't think there's anything special in the shop. Aha, there is one here. Interesting, the original Japanese pronunciation was Kuguru. It's crazy how things can change so much during translation. Yeah, and like Bart's original name was Butts, just like B-U-T-Z. But it's like in English, that's not going to be a thing. You can just like name your character. Okay, there is some pretty good gear here. Coral Sword is really good. It can cause issues in this next dungeon, though. Okay, let me... Oh, there's some magic here, too, right. Okay, I have all of it. Let me farm here for a minute to try and get all of this gear. Or this armor, I mean. Shouldn't take super long, because I think each one of these fights gives you quite a bit of gil. Yeah, 1200. Alright. Just a couple fights and I should be good. Starting the official 2026 petition to change Barks back to Butts. That's right. Sir Mix-a-Lot would be really happy. Okay, I think I needed like... How much do I have? 4,000? I don't think that was enough. Let's try doing... Oh, these guys are really nasty. Try doing like 2 more fights and see if That's enough money. Okay, I took one of them out. Okay. Didn't hit me with bio, so hopefully I'm okay. $1,300 is pretty good. I forgot that bio soldiers were here. I gotta save a little bit more often. Okay, let's see if that's enough. It's over here? Oh yeah. How do I open the map again? That switches characters. Square, right. I keep forgetting this map is here, because I'm so used to playing the... I played the Super Famicom one a lot, but the Game Boy Advance one is one I've played quite a bit. Alright, I went from defense 12 to 14. Alright, that's not the biggest improvement here, so I think I'm just gonna save my game and keep moving. I'm gonna be doing some farming at Crescent Island anyway to get a death sickle. And if my levels are really low, I could spend a little bit of time farming the... Oh god, what are they called? The black... Those like black swirly things that are on that island just north of Crescent. Those give a ton of XP and a ton of ABP. But again, I don't really want to farm if I can help it. I'll probably have to near the end in the final dungeon, but... Can I hit them with Blizzard? I can. I might level up and then start running away from these fights. Oh yeah, they have sky-high evasion. No pun intended. Oh, okay. That works. This should be another level. Yep. 16. What's my AVP? 41 out of 100, 11 out of 30. What does Scram do again? Quickly escape from most battles. Right. That's the one that you really want when you're powering up your chicken knife. So you're just kind of guaranteed to run away from almost everything, and your thief is typically gonna go first because they're high speed. Rumble. My favorite, like, how dare you line in this game is from this old guy as soon as the ship sinks. He says har har, and it like pisses me off every time. Get a lot of earthquakes on this island. Each one caused a whirlpool to form in the bay. Don't tell me your ship was sucked into one? Ha ha ha. Well, aren't you unlucky? Oh, why I oughta. Don't think I have a piano here, but let me double check. Do I have any new gear? Not really. The good gear was going to be in Jackal. About one silver harp. Just in case. This is the Bard's house, the minstrel's house. That's right. They don't have the music box yet. That's in World 3. Oh, I'm getting there. Oh. Man, look at that. Practice makes perfect. I think that's my 5th one. I'll probably play all of them, even if I don't get a bard. Alright, I have all those. Okay, let's grind for a death sickle real quick, and then go get my chocobo friend. Okay, speak of the devil. I need this bio soldier to not mess me up. Ooh. Good parry. Well, not a parry, a block. Can we get lucky? Nope. That's okay. Oh, I guess I needed to go farm Black Flame. That's what they are. I guess I needed to go farm the Black Flames before I lost the ship, but that's okay. And still get some good stuff going here. Ooh, that was great. That's so much XP, jeez. Getting a lot of harvesters here, so that getting a pretty good chance of getting getting a death sickle. Okay, do need to rest up and get my MP back though. You're gonna see this this inn a lot when I'm fighting the floating city. I don't really know if I'm going to get anything that can use this axe, but it's better to have it than not need it. Thanks for coming and hanging out, Bill. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. There we go. Death sickle, perfect. Nobody can equip it though. No. Okay. Not too surprising, but that's okay. We'll have it if we need it. Is it a chocobo? That is also a bummer that the chocobo, like, I don't remember which version it is. I think it's the Game Boy Advance version. It might have been the mobile version where the chocobo just started booking. And it was incredibly difficult to pick it up, to grab it. Bonk. Also don't know why, I think it's the Game Boy one that had a, like a coconut conking noise when you bonked people like that. Bard and Ranger. Both great classes. Or jobs. Okay, I always get confused. Oh yeah, I can go to Licks to buy ethers. How much money do I have? 15,000. It's just right up here. Ooh. Yeah, it's right here. Love the, like, almost surf rock guitars in that. Oh, I forgot you could buy Asuna pretty soon after that. Item shop. There we go. I don't think the weapons in here are anything great. We're gonna stack up on ethers here. Oh yeah, those scrolls, which I don't have a use for yet. That's fine. Armor doesn't really matter against the Flying Fortress anyway. And then where am I going next? Oh yeah, I gotta fight the sandworm. Right. So I need to go back to the library first. Some of the stuff changed in this version of where you gotta go first. You tell them that the thing sunk, and they're like, yeah, whatever, who cares? We'll just build another one, no big deal. Alright, let's go fight the sandworm. Shouldn't be anything too wild with this party. Some turtle shell. I think turtle shell is used in... Oh, it's not called Maiden's Kiss. Death's Kiss, maybe? The mix? Also, their description of if you use magic on the sandworm, you're sorry is still wrong. I don't know if that's in the original script or not. It's just don't use multi-target magic. Because if it counters with when you use magic on it, it's really not that strong. Yeah. I mean, quicksand or whatever it's called is really the one you want to watch out for. Yeah, there it is. If you have party-wide healing, it's not as bad. It's really just the, Do I do more damage hitting it physically? No, but it's not the worst. I was gonna say, it's gonna move at some point. I'll just hit it physically, it's fine. Wow. It's not gonna have that much more health anyway. Most bosses in this game don't have a ton of health anyway, because it's more about the puzzle than anything else. Okay, now I'm gonna start doing some fairly solid damage because it's in the front row. There we go. That's how the Byblos fight should have gone. LOL, you got Thief 2. Feels like there's so many thieves this year. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to get Thief. I was semi-expecting my water job to be Berserker. That way the game would give me 4 Berserkers at once. But yeah, I feel like a lot of us have gotten Thieves this year, which is really interesting. I don't believe there's any weighting per year of like this job is going to be more popular than the others. I believe it's truly random. But it does seem like everyone is getting this year. Also, how you doing today, Monkey? I hate fighting these guys, man. They hit so much harder than they should here. Speed of the devil. I'm alright fighting World 2 X Death at the moment. Nice. Good luck. Couldn't steal. Alright. Do any additional damage using Blizzara? Probably not. Ouch. It's probably just safer and faster to physically attack. Oops. Down here, I think, and then it's down here. This one? Yeah. I should try stealing more stuff, but I feel like compared to a lot of other games where you can steal, the steal rate is fairly low in this. What does Thief's Gloves do again? Oh yeah, it increases the chance of stealing. Wouldn't you know it? Let's actually set everybody up to attack except her, and she can steal. Battle Axe, okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. That happens. Now I remember why I don't fight those enemies that often. They're just more than happy to wipe you with no warning. Alright, let's just get through here. I really thought it was wild that one of the magic Final Fantasy cards was this town. I'm like, you're gonna pick one of the kind of not least important parts of Final Fantasy V, but certainly not the most important. I just go up the middle stairs here. Yep. I also feel like they used that falling sound effect for so much. Square Enix did. Like, that's definitely in Chrono Trigger, too. The heck is this, Twitch? Sure, that's fine. We can do that later. He's back. It's like he never left. What? Yeah, I forgot. This is one of the songs that I think they did an okay job on, but there's something about the original that's missing in here. Run, Barts, run! Slide. Meanwhile... Okay, we gotta fight the Cray Claw here in a minute. Oh, that's right. You need to do the full puzzle this time instead of just pushing then pulling the button. All right, let's go. Let's go do it. I probably need Mini anyway. I think you get Mini from this, if I remember. I also love how upset Bart's gets. Oh, it's so childish. Can I cast that with my red mages? I think so. Yeah, that's the missing level 2 one. I don't remember what the missing level 2 black magic is. It might be Toad, potentially? I don't remember. I usually get red, white, or black mages so infrequently that I don't really know that off the top of my head. I did forget it has this cool piano part though. This is the firepower ship. This is be a ship in the air, perhaps? Moving so fast, jeez. Meow. Meow. Hot diggity dang. It's an airship. Yes. Now we're gonna fight a big Cray Claw. Lightning swords should not be a problem at all. Like that. I do appreciate for a boss that you kind of don't know is coming. It's not super hard. Cheese biscuits and mashed potatoes. Gotta go find that earth crystal. Now we get the anime / JRPG, like, we've got to do it. We're in this together. The power of friendship. No point in dawdling. Let's mosey. Oh, whoops. I should have switched back to this save. Back to where I was. Oh, that's Shackle. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we gotta go back to the catapult. Hi, buddies. I gotta remember which one I gotta go to first. Take a look. It's in a book. That's simple enough. Pish posh. Yeah, we gotta go to the Tycoon one first. Yeah, hold on, Sid. So pushy. My goodness. Tycoon is... Oh yeah, I guess I haven't been back to it. That's just north of me, if I remember. Yep, here we go. Zow. God. So ridiculous. There it is. How about that? Pretty sharp memory, huh? Boom. I think this boss is weak to ice, if I remember. Yes. Iron Draft, okay. This is another boss that does not have a ton of health, if I remember. But can do a little bit of damage, physically. Back. try and just rush the health of this boss. There we go. I'll take another turtle shell, sure. Oh. Back to the catapult. That's that little island up there that has all the black flames on it. Kind of don't expect I'll need to farm there, but I could potentially. Yeah, let's take a little rest. I forgot that they use the hurry music. Yep, gotta go fight a bunch of cannons. Time to cast off. Gotta save first, of course. We're just gonna do a ton of lightning damage to everything. I was hoping that would knock all of them out, but... So basically the rinse and repeat here is go fight these bosses, go back down, stay at the inn, especially because someone got murdered, and then rinse and repeat that for a while, and then we'll fight the big gun in the middle. If I wanted this to go really fast, I could use rods. How many thunder rods do I have? 11? I want to say I don't think a thunder rod, one single thunder rod breaks or kills both of the guns. Let's try, just for giggles. I don't think I usually use this. Okay, yeah, I don't think so. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst. I didn't take any damage at least, but... So I think that's kind of worth something. Yeah, that's fine. I'll make it a little safer here, and then I'll save before I fight the main gun, because that's the real jerk of this place. It's the big gun. I don't remember if the original version has those explosion noises. as the ruins are firing upon me. Okay. Alright, let's fight the Soul Cannon. I have access to you know, thunder magic here, and yeah, we're all using coral swords. If push comes to shove, we can all equip the thunder rods, which will boost our thunder magic. That didn't kill the first launcher yet? Jeez. Okay, there's one down. Okay, if anybody's gonna get hit by ult, that's fine. I think that's going to take out the other launcher. Yes, perfect. And then I think I can just kind of keep zapping away here. I should heal up Ferris. I don't think I'll get this thing down before before it fires. You gotta have a pretty overpowered team to get that done. Ooh, nice breeze today. I do have Protect. I don't have Shell yet, though. Okay, then back to Thunder. Thundara. Oh, I'm just gonna turn on auto battle here, because the rest of the fight is just going to be this. Ferris attack, even though it's not really going to do much. Every little bit of damage that I can toss at this boss helps a ton. I think it's pretty close. I'm running out of MP, though. I guess I'll just move to attacking anyway. Okay, I don't think it's going to fire again. Okay, there we go. Really not nearly as bad as that fight can be. 2 high potions, alright. Okay, let's go heal up again for sure. Let me see, recover first. Okay. Let's Save and then do the ruins. This area usually isn't super bad, from what I remember. The boss is, but that's like a whole separate thing. Let's see if I can try and level up in here a little bit. Rude. That's my move. Hey, he's got a ton of health. Jeez. There we go. This guy probably does not. If I'm gonna guess. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm a touch under-leveled here. I don't think it's anything super terrible. I'm gonna try and see if I can get something going here for the boss. Man, that guy's annoying. Glad that I have a ton of healing, at least. Oh gosh, just... please die. I should be using multi-target spells, I guess. Okay, it was much faster. It was much faster to just knock out these stone masks. That's fine. They're weak against lightning, it appears. So much XP, though. Gold armor, they can equip? No. Do you have Find Passages? Shows this? No. I couldn't remember if Find Passages reveals the, like, secret floor parts here or not. Ouch. I always forget how to get to this, this chest up here. I don't think anything in this dungeon is, like, really wildly strong. Yeah, it's fine. I'm more interested in trying to beat the boss and getting my final job here. And actually leveling up my jobs here in a minute. I am shockingly close to leveling up. Oh, what's the deal with these guys? I mean, turn me into frogs, I think. At least I have some physical damage that's easy to get to. Yeah, there we go. I thought that was the case. I'll turn him back after this fight. Oh, I can probably use... No, I don't have, Toad. Okay. Oh, there it is. Baby's Kiss. Bling, 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 bling. She can... Lamia can charm, if I remember. Yep. I can at least use Ferris to hit Barks, I think. Okay. Didn't do... Did a little bit less damage than I was expecting it to, which is good. Oh, wrong way. I think that was Enchanted Fan thinking about something. Okay, well. I'll take Galuf hitting himself. I mean, my strength here is fantastic. It's just, that's not really going to help a ton with the Archeo-Avis. Can I take her out before she entices? Yep. I need to go this way first, right? I'm at the point in this dungeon where I'm like, yeah, I'm a little tired of random encounters in here. And unfortunately, I'm not even halfway through the dungeon. Okay, red magic level 3. Oh, I don't remember where the pits are in this. I'm gonna fall in one of them, I know it. There we go. Okay, red magic level 3. I think I go this... No. I think I had the right idea by going on the right side, kind of going around. I should be okay without healing, I think. Okay, Lamia didn't entice, so I should probably be okay in this fight overall. Well... Okay. A happy accident. Oh, they're at... Okay, so all my red mages are at the point where, the next thing they're gonna learn is, double cast. You know what, I wasn't even paying attention to what I'm grabbing out of these chests, because I'm so worried about the pits. I don't even remember. Alright, let's turn him back. Block. Yeah, what did I even get? Oh, okay. Oh, I think I just got a power armlet to start with. It's really hard to... Okay, there we go. Ancient sword sometimes causes old. Another moonring blade. It's nice to have something other than the coral sword here, because I need to switch off of it for the boss, because it'll heal one of the forms. Should maybe start running away from all of these enemies instead of... or all these toads before I use up all my Maiden's Kiss. I would like to get my Thief the next level of... or the next job ability, whatever that's gonna be. Ooh, whiff. Okay. Right. I forgot about that. Well, how about you take one of these guys? Okay. Master Steel. Okay. I got a dark bow. Next one is is at 75. Gotta get to the save point here soon. Okay, I'm gonna start running away. Let me do Scram. And then I can do Scram. It should be a nearly guaranteed flee. I don't want to fight any of this stuff anymore, and I need, again, I need to power up the chicken knife, which having a thief and I think a red mage can equip daggers as well means that I'm in a pretty good spot for taking advantage of that. Oh, I need to go through this door. This is the part where I usually get a little turned around. I think. Otherwise, I would just turn off encounters, but... yeah, this is the 2 treasure chests. I definitely don't want to fight that. I should not be using Phoenix Down. Okay, Ether is pretty huge. Yeah, this leads to the boss. Alright. So do you have one more in here, huh? There we go. Alright, am I ready to fight the boss? I'm in a solid spot. I need to take off the coral swords, though. I forgot he calls it a clapper claw. So good. I think I use fire on this first one. Yeah. Each form doesn't have a ton of health. Oh, that's such a good block. The last one has the most. But it has... I remember having no physical defense on the last one. Okay, switch to the next form. I think it's still weak, or won't absorb fire. Okay. If anyone wants to know when it switches forms, you can look at its shadow. When the shadow flickers, it moves to another form. That's the nasty one. I'm gonna overheal here because in this form he can kind of dump a bunch of frost back to back. I should be trying to steal. I don't remember if it has anything. Nah, it has nothing. Okay. I was gonna say if it has anything good. It just has nothing. Okay. Another form. I think this one absorbs fire. Every new form has less physical defense too, so a lot of this stuff is going to get a little bit more viable. I think each form has less than 2,000 HP, if I remember. So a lot of this can kind of... This should be the last form. A lot of this is just kind of a race. Do I do a lot of physical damage now? Yeah. I think I can just do physical damage for the rest of this form. I actually don't think I can hit it with old, but I don't remember. There we go. All right, final form. This is the one if you have any physical physical attacking capabilities, you just want to kind of rock this thing. God, I'm so hungry. Oh my god. That's a couple of bad whiffs. I probably should use some ethers, though. Because I'm going to need to keep my health up. Nothing that's going to throw at me is super bad. Yeah, getting blinded isn't great. But she can just be my healer at this point. Okay, it's probably pretty close to being dead at this point. Okay, that's one of the nastiest ones. You managed to hit all 4 of them, too. That's the thing on a lot of groups that you're just kind of racing against. Yeah. I do want to grab the ABP from this fight, though. Alright. I'll take it. Can't go wrong. I think that might be the smoothest fight I've had with that boss in quite a while. Okay, and while I'm doing this cutscene, let's see what our final job is after I sign back into the Fiesta page. Ninja. Okay. Talking earlier about that I don't really get ninja that often. Okay, so that's kind of an interesting party setup. So we have Chemist, Red Mage, Thief, and Ninja. Interesting. Okay, while we're doing this, I'm going to keep eating a little bit of this Pop-Tart I have here. Dual casting and dual wielding, that's right. That's a pretty interesting combo. What? So good. You gonna steal everything? Yeah, I'm gonna steal everything and then mix it and use it, I think. X-Death. Mwahaha. It's like the campiest villain. I love it. Interview went well. Nice. Hopefully things turn out well for it. I'll see you later. Gosh, my allergies are starting to hit me here. It does look like we're going to have a fairly bad El Nino year this year, so see how that affects my allergies. I'm just here enjoying the soundtrack at this point. Crystals, will you lend me your power? Samurai, Dragoon, Dancer, and Chemist. It's the last of our jobs. Okay, so this scene is the only one that I kind of wish they had changed in this version, because it's not 4x3, and you can sometimes see the party in 2 places on the screen. Oh no, maybe they did fix it for this one. Meow. The end of Independence Day here. That's right. Now that I have Ninja, I should go buy some scrolls from the Jackal, I think? Licks, maybe? I'm glad I was able to get all 4 of the jobs unlocked here before, on today's stream. Probably not going to have... I've already been streaming for 3 hours. Probably not going to have time to get to World 2 today. Farewell. Ta-ta for now. I do like how they changed this effect here of them flying off. I've got to land to have this next chat. Of course we're going to World 2, right? Of course. Okay, so we need to change... I think Ferris is fine being a thief. I'll change Bart's to a ninja. Oh, double Moonring Blade. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll switch him to Elven Mantle, though. I'm gonna leave Lena as a red mage. And Chemist will be the odd group out, or the odd job out. Actually, while I'm right next to Jackal, let's go here and check. it's up here. There it is. No. I wonder if it's Licks. Oh, I mean, we have an airship, so we'll just swing by Licks. Why not? Probably just go this way. I don't remember. I think they sell it upstairs. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I should probably just buy 10. I don't know how much I'll need them. Because I have the, I can break rods. Oh, excuse me. But I feel like it's probably a good idea to have them anyway. Alright, so on this version, I have to go to the catapult first to read the letter. I do remember that. Oh my god, my nose. There we go, my ear popped too. Meow. Adamantite left over from the airship. Gonna put it back. Gotta go to the Tycoon. Oh yeah, I can just leave. I don't remember if there was a version where you have to hit that button again. Maybe it's the Game Boy Advance one? I don't remember. Oops. God, I'm just really cooking through this. You know you're in the right spot when you got a chocobo outside. Chat, 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 mutter, mutter, mutter. Rutabaga, rutabaga. Okay, let's see if I can get through these couple of battles here. Next one is over here. Where the dragon is. Oh no, monsters! We can just throw, I don't remember what they were weak to, actually. Thunder seems to do just fine. Whoa. Ooh, they're chugging. There we go. Actually, that should be all of them. go. That's exactly how you want that fight to go. What's the next one? Oh, Titan. Chemist. Antidote plus Maiden's Kiss equals Levisalve to gain float to nullify Earthshaker. Interesting. Do I start with Mix to begin with? No, I start with Drink. How long does it take me to learn Mix? She needs 15. Get in some inconsequential fights here. Jeez. Let me turn ABP to 4 here real quick. Just to get through this. Actually, I should probably fight stuff down here just to maybe get some, Oh, you learned Smoke, okay. I think might be able to get some turtle shells here. It might also be the wrong area. Fight more than one thing? Not really. Okay, one more fight and we'll see what she'll learn. There we go, that's more like it. Pharmacology. Okay. Use knowledge of medicines, double the potency of potions, ether, and more. Okay. Well, it's only 30 to the next one, so I can grind that out here pretty quick. I don't really have another easy way to avoid Earthshaker, otherwise I would use that. But that's the only thing that's gonna cause issues here. About 5 more fights and I should have it. I mean, more fights like this would be great. I got Bart's up to whatever he's gonna get up to as well. Okay, 1 more fight for Bart's, 3 more for Ferris. Image, okay. That's incredibly strong. I forgot about Image. Goodness. Okay, should be the last fight, I think. Master Mix. Alright, there we go. Combine items to create concoctions that can be consumed to battle to augment stats or harm enemies. Okay. That should be at the next one, I think. Should be this one. Hi, buddies. What does it say? Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. Okay. Well, I don't have a thief, so I'm not sprinting at 200 miles an hour. Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. Okay. That works. Ouch. I don't think I can hit him with old. Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. Go. That's going to be probably pretty important later on in the game, too, in the final dungeon. Heh. Take that. He's probably almost dead. There we go. Okay. And one more. Oh, Manticore, right. Which is like not an intense battle whatsoever. Much obliged. Alright, one more. Way down here. Do I have everybody healed up? No, I should not play super fast and loose. Manticore, if I remember correctly, the toughest part is just staying healed. We had better check on them. You're right. Yikes. Yow! Ooh, okay. Hit him with old. That's great. Bart's. Bart's, man, come on. Oh, that's bad. Man, my levels might be a little low for this for me to get hit back to back like that. Yeah, okay. Do I have any way of cheesing this? Yeah, probably just by staying more proactive on heals. How much health does it have? Does it say? 3,300 health. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. We'll let it attack and heal. Is that going to be enough healing? Not really. Oh my god. The misses. Oh, I don't have... We're going to have to do 2 Curas back to back here. I'm probably gonna have to heal again here. Yep. sneak another heal in here. Oh my god. Accuracy, please. Actually, I should probably just repeat this. There we go. Alright, much better. Mastered First Strike. I actually don't know what that is. Let's check it out. Meet where all the 4 points converge. Oh yeah, I'd hit a button. That's right. Thanks for everything, guys. Alright, what is First Strike? Increases the chance of having the first attack. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head over there, and then I think that's gonna be where I'm gonna finish for today. Start World 2 tomorrow. Alright, well thanks everyone for coming and watching and hanging out. If you're watching live, just hang out for a minute. I'm gonna raid another channel, because I don't raid another channel that often. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with a continuation of this run. I have a fairly interesting group here so far, so hopefully this can be a successful run here. It seems like it can be. And we'll find out more tomorrow. Thanks for coming and watching and hanging out. See you tomorrow. Bye!